What's up, guys? Back in the basement. I got a great question the other day. Someone was talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum, how he says that, over the past previous cycles, they usually outperform the majority of altcoins 99% of the time. And I thought this was a great topic. I know Ethereum is technically an altcoin, but it's so up there with Bitcoin that I almost put it in a different class by itself. But for this sake, I want to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum in relation to altcoins and whether it's worth holding. This is a great question. So right now, the current price for Bitcoin is 28K and Ethereum is 1700. Very expensive, the most expensive cryptos in the entire market. And if you're a newbie investor, usually people start more risk averse. So usually, like for me, right, when I came into the market, meme coin brought me in, right? Dogecoin. But I also bought Ethereum. Ethereum and Dogecoin were my first two investments. I still hold Ethereum to this day. And then as I established a bag in Ethereum, I started moving down the risk ladder and I started buying more riskier, more volatile altcoins. I know this varies a lot. Some people come into this market as pure gamblers and they just buy straight up meme coins, or they buy all microcaps and they call Bitcoin and Ethereum worthless. They're definitely not worthless. You can make money. It's how you view the market, how much time you have in the market, how much money you're willing to spend in the market, and what your goals are in this market. There's many factors that determine whether it's worth adding Bitcoin and Ethereum to your portfolio. Some people go all into just them too, and that's fine. I understand the majority of stock investors, they will usually get some exposure to crypto by just buying Bitcoin and Ethereum, because they're least risky and do produce a lot more gains than your average stock. The average stock market yield is 8 to 10% per year for the S&P 500. So when you're talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum for these investors to add to their portfolios, they love the fact that they can make more than an 8 to 10% per year. I mean, let's be honest here. Bitcoin is going to probably be like 100K or more this bull cycle, which is almost a 4X from here, 3.5X. That's over 300%. And Ethereum is probably going to be at least a 5X from here, which is 500%. So obviously that destroys any crypto. But now when it comes as a crypto investor, like I said, if you're a newbie investor, say you just came in today, this is your first video and you only have like less than $1,000 to invest per month, you could start with them, initially. But if you're trying to become financially free and make a lot of money, then it's okay staying away. Because let's be honest here, yes, making money in Bitcoin and Ethereum is possible, but you're not going to make life-changing money with a small amount of money, especially this bull cycle. Like if you bought Bitcoin and Ethereum and you're buying right now and your plan was to keep buying and holding until 2030, that's different because you have a longer time horizon and you see discounts like this and you can build those bags over time. But if you're trying to become financially free in 2025, this bull cycle, then I probably would look for more volatile altcoins, because the altcoins, although they carry more risk, they do have a potential higher reward, right? So it's a lot of factors, but it also comes down to your risk level. You can start with Ethereum and Bitcoin and use them as a blue chip safety net if that's your goal, but don't just go all into them if you're trying to make a ton of money. And by ton of money, I mean over 500K, upwards of $1 million. With a small amount of money invested, like if you put $100 in Bitcoin and it goes up 4X this bull cycle, up to 120K, which is, around 120K from here, which is very doable. That $100 turns into $400, which, okay, you 4X your money, but it's not life-changing money, right? And then Ethereum, right? If you bought it at, let's just see, $1,700 and it gets to 10K, same $100, right? It turns into $500. And then you got to take capital gains tax, which is a third of that. So that 500 turns into like, what, 400 or 350? It's not really a huge gain for the amount of time and risk you're taking with crypto, right? A lot of people jump into crypto because they want this high reward. And usually they're okay with the high risk to match it. So in that case, I would maybe stay away from them too initially and do your research. This is the thing, right? Bitcoin and Ethereum are good assets when you're a lazy investor. If you don't want to do any research, you just want to set it, forget it. Like say you want to buy $100 every single week, never open the app and just constantly buy like a robot and go about your day, that's totally fine. In fact, you'll make some money, especially in 2 years or 7 years, whatever your time horizon is. But if you're trying to make a lot of money you got to not be lazy. You have to find time to research, because if you've been in this market for any period of time, you know not every altcoin's created equal. We got meme coins, we got layer ones, we got layer twos, we got ISO, we got metaverse, we got blockchain gaming, we got AI, we got Web3. There's so many different cryptos, so many different narratives, so much competition, so many different things for the market that it's hard to pick the winner without any research. In fact, it's probably impossible for 99.9% of retail investors, because we don't have much power and influence. You know, if you're a whale, like let's just say you're Elon Musk, you probably have some inside knowledge because you have so much money to figure out what's going to pop next. Like we saw with the Coinbase when they had the inside traders, literally finding out what's going to be listed on Coinbase, and then they were buying it before it got on, and then as soon as it got on, it pumped, and they would dump and take profits. They had a scandal on Coinbase for that. So, this is the thing, like, a lot of us don't have this knowledge. So it comes down to you and your research. Okay, what do you think is going to happen in the next bull cycle? Do you think layer ones are going to boom? Do you think ISO is going to boom? Do you think metaverse, blockchain gaming, AI, Web3, NFTs? So you got to figure this out for yourself, right? The less money you have to put in the market, the more work you got to put into research, especially if you want that $100, $200, $500 to go as far as it can. That's the honest truth, right? And this applies especially if you're risk averse. If you're risk averse, you have to research. But like I said, there's some people who follow me who only buy Bitcoin. They're Bitcoin maxis, or they only buy Ethereum or Bitcoin Ethereum. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, some people that follow me that invest only into Bitcoin and Ethereum, they either, one, have a lot of money to invest. So if you have $1 million plus to invest, a 4x on Bitcoin, that turns 1 million to 4 million, or Ethereum 1 million to 5 million. So for them, it's worth it. But also some people, they work like a very lucrative job where they make 6 figures per year. They have no plans to leave it, and they just want to buy crypto to supplement their salary. They're not trying to leave their job. They're not trying to make 10 million plus dollars. They're happy with their lifestyle. They're happy with their current situation, and they just want to make some money in a risk-free manner. So in that case, they buy Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. So like I said, there's many different variables. It's going to be hard to really address it in this video for every single person because we're all different. But like I said, the less amount of money you have to invest and the less amount of time you have to invest definitely plays a factor in which route you should go in. Personally, I invested into Ethereum because I had many years to invest into Ethereum. So I built my bag, and I was buying it when it was down too. So I've been buying it actively for a long time. Also keep in mind too, you could always go back to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So let's just say you start off with riskier altcoins, you build your bags. If you still feel like you have time before the bull cycle starts, there's nothing wrong with then DCing into Bitcoin or Ethereum. So it really comes down to when you want to do it too. If you know you don't have much time, you don't have much funds to invest and make a lot of money, you can start first with riskier altcoins, and then from there start building your blue chip bags, your safety nets with Ethereum and Bitcoin. The key here is making sure you have a portfolio that you're comfortable with and also secure with. So you want to find variables where you mitigate your risk to an extent, which is why I always say never hold just microcaps by itself. Always hold some hedges, some blue chips, that just in case those microcaps or riskier altcoins go to zero, you're not wrecking yourself. So you got to establish these principles as well and make sure you have a safety net portfolio. I have some investors too who follow me, they never invest more than 10-20% into any crypto for their entire portfolio. So there's more than one ways to skin a cat, more than one ways to make money in this space. It all comes down to you and what you're comfortable with at the end of the day. By the way, if you guys want to reach out to me, talk to me, see how crypto I'm buying, selling, trading, run your portfolio by me, or just join a shark community of both beginner investors and advanced investors, feel free to join my Patreon and Discord. I'll leave a link in the pinned comments down below. It would be awesome to see you there. And I want to hear from you. Do you hold Bitcoin and Ethereum in your portfolio? Drop your comment down below and let me know. I really hope this video helped you guys. If it did anyway, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.